have to do a disclaimer before we start this episode that my child, I don't even know where she gets it from, but Christmas is her end all be all.
I love Christmas.
Me,
Kintsugi is the time-honored Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold to highlight the beauty of imperfection.
We believe the same is true for life and motherhood, that transparent conversations can impact generational legacy in the spirit of Kintsugi.
We embrace our differences and brokenness in the everyday pieces of life because we can all turn our messes into messages and are each more valuable when repaired with care where before we were broken.
Welcome to Kintsugi Conversations.
Love Christmas, and we've heard the saying, like, if your child has a great holiday, it's all because she has a parent, really a mother, who like made it happen. So I think that you are the reason that I love Christmas. So you created this monster because I always had such great Christmases. Like in our last episode about Thanksgiving, first of all, I pretty much couldn't stop talking about Christmas. But secondly, I was talking about how I don't really remember a lot of Thanksgivings growing up. Like, not that they weren't fine, they just weren't, like, memorable. Mm-hmm. Christmas is memorable. Like, I remember, like, Christmas. Like, okay, let me paint a picture for you guys. So, I grew up in what my daughter calls the Barbie dream house. Did I tell you that Harper said that?
No.
Okay.
You took her back to see the house?
Yeah, so little tangent. Harper has swim practice really close to where I used to live as a child. And one day we were early, so I was like, oh, I'm going to just drive up there and show you the house. Harper goes, Mommy, you didn't tell me that you used to live in the Barbie dream house. So,
that's cute.
Barbie dream house, right? So we always had 2 Christmas trees. We had this big like foyer and these grand green stairs, and at the top of the stairs in the library, yes, library, it was like an 8-foot Christmas tree, a huge Christmas tree at the top of the stairs. I would also, so 3, I would have a little tree in my room, not like a tabletop, but a 5-6 foot tree. And then we would also have a nice sized tree downstairs in like the living room. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, probably like a 7-foot, like a nice sized tree down there.
You had really high ceilings.
Yeah. So all of my presents from Santa were unwrapped, which we can talk more about Santa in this episode, of course. And from Mom and Dad were wrapped. And so for the most part, my presents were at the upstairs tree, the big tree. And my room was right off of the library. So, I mean, just imagine, you're a kid, it's Christmas morning, like you come out of your room, you turn your head to the right, and it's just like, oh. Like presents everywhere before you can even get downstairs to like wake up your parents. So, of course, I have great memories of like the presents, but also just like the vibes on Christmas. Like, everyone was always there. I love Christmas. I used to always go Christmas shopping with my dad on Christmas Eve. I hated it, would always complain about it, but actually loved it. I just love Christmas.
Yeah, that was the thing that you and he did religiously every year. He would come, we would go to lunch at the mall.
Yeah, you and I would do a little bit of shopping on Christmas Eve, but not a lot.
Right. And then we would do lunch, and then he would meet us at the mall after lunch, usually around 3, 4 o'clock.
The mall closes at 6, by the way, on Christmas Eve.
And I would leave and go home, and they would like have at it for the rest of the time the mall was open.
And both of my parents were always, and me, we always have been those people where like, we already got, or at least me and my mom, we already got everyone's Christmas gift like weeks ago, but of course like on Christmas Eve, we're like, well, let's get one more thing for this person. Does this person have enough? Do you think this person is going to like this? And so we would always like go get even more stuff.
Always in excess.
But let's start at the very beginning when it comes to Christmas. When do Christmas decorations go up? If I'm asking you. And don't say never.
Well, it depends. If your kid is still at home and they're like little, then I would say the week before Christmas.
Week before Christmas?
But they're coming down like the week before, 2 weeks before, they're coming down like the day after. They got to be down before New Year's. For me, once I started living, when your dad passed and I started living alone, I didn't do Christmas decorations. No. Even now, I wouldn't do Christmas decorations except for my husband wants a tree and all this stuff. So sometimes I can get away with not doing it. Sometimes I have to do it, but I get tired of all the nanny music and the lights. It's just too much.
It's great.
It's just too much.
All right, so I, on the other hand, usually my Christmas decorations go up the day after Thanksgiving. So Black Friday, y'all can have the sales and the shopping. I'll take Cyber Monday sales and order online. I'm putting my Christmas decorations up the day after Thanksgiving because I need a full month of Christmas. This year, however, guess when I'm putting my Christmas decorations up?
I'm surprised that you don't have them up already. And guys, you don't know this, but we're talking about, we're going to do Christmas episode next. She comes flouncing in a Christmas pajama shirt.
I think we probably have some B-roll of it. We might have a little.
She took it off because I was making the I'm going to throw up face. But she came flouncing in here in a Christmas pajama shirt. So.
And yes, I already have my Christmas pajamas. They are ready. They're locked and loaded.
Yeah.
This year, in the Jones household, Christmas decorations will go up. Drum roll, please. November 1st. Day after Halloween, it's Christmas. And we will take a break for Thanksgiving because I do actually like Thanksgiving and want to celebrate it. But like after dinner on Thanksgiving, I'm going to go ahead and turn the Christmas lights back on.
So are they going to be on from November 1st until the day before Thanksgiving?
Probably.
Oh.
Probably so.
Okay.
But I won't start playing Christmas music until the day after Thanksgiving. And the reason is because I really like Christmas music and I don't want to get sick of it. I want to continue to like it.
You get sick of Christmas music?
I will get sick of it. I mean, Mariah Carey, great song, but after so many times, even I will get sick of it. But I am with you, and I think that this is like something that's passed down generationally. Christmas decorations they cannot be up when the new year starts. Like, it's like, I was always told, like, it's like a bad omen for your Christmas tree to be up. And so usually I love New Year's Eve as well. I like all of it, the whole Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's shebang. Love it. But I like New Year's Eve, so I don't want to spend New Year's Eve taking down Christmas decorations. So I usually do it the day before New Year's Eve on the 30th. Go ahead and take everything down.
Okay, well that makes good. And in case you need some extra Christmas stuff, mine is in my storage unit because I won't be doing
Give it all to me.
I won't be doing any of that.
Okay, Christmas pajamas. Did we wear Christmas pajamas when I was a kid?
No, there wasn't necessarily in my life any such thing as Christmas pajamas.
Well, I am a big Christmas pajama person. I think that, we have last year's Christmas pajamas that still fit to everyone. So, Caden Lane and Little Sleepies, love them both for Christmas pajamas. We have those. And then we also have Christmas pajamas that I ordered this year from Little Sleepies and Christmas pajamas that I picked up from Old Navy. They're already out if you are shopping. And we also have Christmas, like formal Christmas outfits, family matching, like red and green plaid. Super cute. We won't wear them on Christmas, but we will wear them for Christmas pictures.
Wait, so first of all, big old 6'7", whatever it is. You found Christmas pajamas to fit him.
Daquan Jones he drank the Christmas potion. He's with it.
He doesn't mind.
He likes it too now. I converted him. I mean, he doesn't really care when I put the Christmas decorations up, but like he'll like turn on the tree. Like I'll catch him like wearing his Christmas pajama pants. Yeah.
Okay. And now these formal Christmas outfits, what are these for?
So, okay. I also have 3 Christmas photo shoots scheduled. The first one is next Sunday, and it is a Christmas mini shoot. We will wear our formal Christmas attire for these Christmas photos.
Is that like daytime? I'm confused.
So, Jackson has like a red and green plaid button up. DJ has the matching tie. Me and Harper have the matching dresses. We will wear these for our like formal Christmas pictures. That will be like Christmas cards, you know, which
Okay.
actually, even though I love Christmas and Christmas cards, I send digital Christmas cards because I just feel like people don't care to keep, you know, an actual item. But that will be for our digital Christmas cards.
Okay. Now
So
it's making more
then
sense.
I have another Christmas mini session that is like pajamas. So we'll wear our Christmas pajamas for that one, and that one will be casual. And then I have the kids' Christmas pictures with Santa scheduled, where I actually won't be in those pictures.
Okay.
And I can't decide, tell me what you think, if they should wear their pajamas or their formal outfit for their pictures with Santa.
Oh gosh. Well, are you only doing one Christmas photo with Santa, or are you doing black Santa and white Santa?
Okay, so you just opened the whole can of worms for me. Here we go. So, the place that they're having their Christmas pictures with Santa, like their formal one, has black Santa. And you know, black Santa is hard to come by. But it has black Santa. And so we're going to get their pictures done with black Santa. However, first of all, I know probably that my child, just whatever, she's probably going to be like, wait, that's not Santa. Santa's white. Because she's used to seeing white Santa on everything. And so I'm like, well, do I tell her, like, that Santa, I mean, is Santa white? Or is Santa whatever race of the house that he's serving? I don't know the answer. What do you think? That's like if someone asks if God is black or white. He's God. He's not either. Or he's both. Or he's everything. I don't know.
You said that, you know, Santa is actually like God, and these are just Santa's.
But Santa's not like God.
Well, I mean, in the sense that nobody really knows what he looks like.
I think I'm going to tell her that the real Santa is white and this is a pretend Santa, but we want to take a picture of him because he's brown like us.
Okay.
So.
Oh, you could tell the thing that like Bill Cosby did. Santa is whatever color household.
And that makes sense. Because Harper does know that the Santa that she takes a picture with is not the real Santa. She's like, oh no, that's just someone dressed as Santa. She does know that. And she's like, because the Santa that like is real, like he can't come and take a picture with all of us. Like how would that work? So I'm just going to tell her this is a black guy dressed up as Santa. And that we wanted to take a picture with him because he's brown like us, right?
Okay.
So I guess they will actually, I don't know if they'll take pictures with white Santa or not.
Because you could do one outfit with one and one outfit with the other.
That's true. I don't know. We'll see. I might make my way to a mall for white Santa as well.
Well, usually you have to make like an appointment and stuff.
Yeah, we have appointments with black Santa.
Yeah, you have to make an appointment. I had to make you an appointment with white Santa at Phipps.
But while we are on the subject of Santa, you know, this is like a big thing with parents my age. A lot of people, like, don't do Santa. Especially Christians.
Okay.
They are, like, anti-Santa because they're like, oh, Jesus is the reason for the season. Which he is. What is your stance? Like, I always believed in Santa. Why did you decide to do Santa?
I think, again, it's one of those things first of all, it's one of those things that's passed down. Secondly, I wanted to let you believe in the whole, like, be a kid fairy tale for as long as possible. And we did, you know, like you're doing with your kids, you had your gifts that were from Santa, which was primarily, you know, your toys and whatnot. And then you had stuff that was from mom and dad. Now, if there was some really, really special toy that you wanted, no, Santa's not getting the credit for that. Mom and dad tracked this toy down because we knew you really, really wanted it and got that for you. But most of your clothes and different stuff like that, and just random stuff is from mom and dad. But your toys, that's pretty much, because, you know, Santa is all about, you know, toys and happiness and, you know, just being a kid.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. And obviously, I was just sharing about, like, the pictures with Santa. We do Santa for that reason. I feel like Santa is just a part of childhood. And people say, like, oh, but you're lying to your kid. I've never in my life met an adult that was mad at their parents for telling them Santa was real.
I know.
Like, it's just not that deep.
Kids have to grow up so fast and have so many, what I want to call hidden responsibilities that parents claim, oh, you're just a kid, you don't have responsibility. Yes, you do. Let them enjoy just the carelessness of being a kid.
Yeah.
For at least that one day.
I agree. I am all for Santa, and it's something that I will continue with my kids for as long as I can. I do agree, like, we usually don't let the super expensive or super special gifts be from Santa, because I do think it's important for kids to learn that, like, parents work hard to get things for their kids. But, like, little stocking stuffers and, like, other smaller gifts, Santa all the way.
Yeah. Are you going to, and I'm going to say try, to put a limit on Christmas gifts this year?
Not this year, but I really love the, what is it? Something you want, something you need, something to wear, something to read Christmas thing. I know how my family is set up, so I would give that to each person. Like, you get Harper something, want, need, wear, read. Like, Pop get Harper something, want, need, wear, read. I'm not even going to begin to say that she's just going to get one in each category, because that's not realistic. Same for Jackson. Like, y'all go all out. I do love that idea, though. However, with this being the first Christmas that we will be home, me and Harper have been home for Christmas 1 year when I was pregnant for Jackson, and that's literally it. I'm not even going to play with you guys this year. I'm just going to let you guys have at it this year, and then next year I will maybe give you guys some guidelines and rules.
Are you going to at least provide lists, though? Of
I do. I have an Amazon wish list of things that they have, like, mentioned over the last, few weeks or whatever that they want. I've added stuff to that, and I'm not going to tell you guys what you can and cannot buy them.
Good deal, because, that never applies to me anyway. So
right, you buy what you want.
Do whatever I feel like. I'm old. I have that say-so.
So, Christmas, for me, growing up, I always remember, pretty much everyone being at our house for Christmas. When I got a little older and my niece and nephew were born, we started going over to their house for Christmas because, like, that's where the kids are. I think at the end of the day, for me, and we talked about this in our Thanksgiving episode, like, Christmas is all about the kids, and I feel like it should be a day where they can stay in their pajamas all day if they want to. They can play with their toys and all of that. What is your, like, ideal Christmas day at this point in your life?
At this point in my life, my ideal Christmas day would be for me to get up at, like, 6, 7, whatever. Make my way over here, because I know your kids are going to be up probably, 8, depending.
6.
Yeah. But to be here when they come downstairs to see what Santa has brought them. Mm-hmm. Watch them open their gifts. As soon as they finish opening their gifts, one of us or both of us will make breakfast. Mm-hmm. And we'll have, probably, sausage, eggs, grits, pancakes, a pretty substantial breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I would like for the kids to, like, really kind of sit and really kind of, like, eat a good base meal. Mm-hmm. Because I know the rest of the day they're going to be, like, scattered about, whatever. Mm-hmm. Do that. Then I'd probably go home and, shower, maybe take a nap, whatever. We'll decide then what time we're going to have dinner. And then come back over here for dinner. And dinner will consist of probably, like I said, something almost not really finger foods, but sort of some kind of buffet, something where everybody can, like, just make a plate or just nibble and then go and sit wherever or stand and whatever. If we can finagle the kids into eating, great. But if they don't want to, they can just grab whatever it is they want and keep moving. But I really want it to be centered around them. Probably all during the day, at least, while I'm here, probably have the wine flowing pretty much all day. Wine or mimosas or something flowing pretty much all day, just so the kids running around doesn't get on your nerves quite as much, and all the noise don't get on your nerves quite as much. That's the little buffer.
Yeah, need a little buzz.
Yeah, and then, putting them to bed. They probably stay up a little bit later, probably, 8, 9 o'clock, and then I make my way, we kind of clean up a little bit from the dishes and whatever, and I make my way back to wherever I'm staying and let you and DJ then kind of have your own little private Christmas.
So actually, surprisingly, and I actually had forgotten about this until we started talking about Christmas, and I was thinking about, like, what do I typically do on Christmas Eve? DJ and I usually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. Like, Christmas Eve usually feels a little bit more romantic for us. And like, I think it's because,
your gifts.
yeah, we usually put the kids to bed early. We open a gift. We, we'll drink a bottle of wine or champagne while he's like putting together toys. I'm wrapping gifts. We'll have like a nice dinner, just the two of us on Christmas Eve. And I was thinking about if I wanted to do like a formal Christmas Eve dinner this year, but I actually think I like it that way. For the two of us to have like a romantic Christmas Eve dinner. We'll usually watch a movie, So I think I'm going to keep that. I love your whole Christmas Day plan, like Christmas breakfast, letting the kids have at it, wine flowing. I mean, I think that is ideal. I do think that since, we are home, I expect it to be a revolving door kind of on Christmas with like people kind of coming to drop off gifts, coming to pick up gifts, spending a couple hours here and there and then leaving. So I love the idea of like having almost like a charcuterie board, like, just like food available, but I don't really know quite what that like looks like what a Christmas dinner should be.
I think we could probably get away with, honestly, because while the kids are playing, I could actually like be in the kitchen kind of, and you could just kind of like be filling in wherever you're needed. But I'm not opposed to really doing like, some fried chicken, some fried corn, some collard greens, and we just put it all like in warming things or whatever. And we got like the air fryer now, so if anybody wants to, I don't mind soft chicken, but I know you don't like soft chicken, but if anybody wants their chicken like be crisp, they can pop it in the air fryer.
Yeah, to warm it up. That's a great idea.
So I'm not opposed to...
for someone who doesn't like Christmas, you seem to have some grand ideas.
Well, Christmas to me is about the kids, though. So whatever will make the kids have a good day, then that's where I am. I love seeing your eyes when you were little, and even now as an adult. When we do, when we exchange gifts, I usually will get you something that you want. But then I also would usually like splurge and get you some kind of surprise something. So I love giving. So being able to see that.
And so how can you love giving and not love Christmas?
It's something I love giving, no matter it's Christmas or a birthday or whatever.
I'm not buying it. This is a facade. You love it. You do. You have to.
Now, what we did one year that I really enjoyed, it was before I got married. I was still single though. We did for the family, because at first we used to buy gifts for everybody, but then we started doing like Secret Santa.
Yeah, I remember.
That was fun though.
It was fun if someone got you something
want.
That was on your list. If someone just randomly chose something for you that you never mentioned that you wanted before, and it was, a gift that didn't at all fit your personality, then
But I think if we did that this year on the Secret Santa name, I would like to put 3 gifts.
We did that time.
Okay,
we gave 5 items that we would like. This person got me none of those.
A wall climbing certificate thing.
Yes, guys. I don't really rock climb.
As what, 16?
I was 16. No, I wasn't 16. I might have been 16. I don't know. But it wasn't, I wanted some Uggs, I was very disappointed. But I did love Secret Santa. What do you think about Christmas parties?
We used to have some great parties when you were growing up. And when you talk about do you remember those bears that were on those trees that had lights on them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
I want to think we had a reindeer outside.
We had a sled with reindeer. Yeah, we used to have some great Christmas parties. This is my take on parties in general, Christmas or whatever. I love the idea of a party in that just having everybody together having a good time. But what dampens the whole thing for me, again, is the prep and then the aftermath.
There's a lot of work that goes into it.
And the people don't really see or acknowledge or appreciate what went into making this fantastic event. Not that I'm doing it for any accolades. I'm doing it because I want to, but still, I'm so worn out that I don't really necessarily get to enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, we had a whole party episode. It was mostly talking about birthday parties, but I kind of got into this on that episode. So DJ told me that I cannot have a Christmas party. He said that I can have a Christmas gathering or get together. And he said the reason is, well, he said that the reason I can't have a Christmas party is because I don't know how to not go all out. And he was like, if you have a Christmas party, you're going to spend $10,000 on this party because you're going to want all the bells and whistles, like all the things. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So he was like, we can have a Christmas like get together where it's like ugly Christmas sweaters, everyone maybe like bring a cocktail, like, a Christmas gathering. But he's like, we cannot host our own grand Christmas party because you will spend all of our money.
You don't know how to.
Yeah, I don't know how to keep it tame.
You get that from your daddy.
Yeah.
And then I got it from your daddy.
But I think we will host like a Christmas game night where it's like ugly Christmas sweaters, like white elephant gifts. You know what a white elephant gift is? Yeah. Like that whole thing. And I that's our compromise where he says I won't spend all the money on Christmas party.
That's a good compromise, and that makes sense.
I think it's fair. So we talked about this a little bit with Thanksgiving, but before we close, how do you think is the best way to decide in terms of Christmas, like where you spend it? Like how do you do the holiday in terms of different sides of the family and all of that?
I think realistically, Christmas should be spent where the kids are, especially like little kids. I mean, kids that are, 2 months to, let's say even let's say 16 is kind of like the cutoff because usually they're going to want to maybe go to a boyfriend or girlfriend's house at that stage anyway. But I think it should be wherever the kids are, whether that's, this in-law's house. Let's say if somebody, this family member that they always go to this house and they usually bring their kids who are like, 3 and 6. Then, you kind of want to be there so you can see the kids' expressions and whatever.
Yeah.
Christmas is not, it's Jesus' birthday, okay? So we're going to remember that. And I like that you guys, though, you usually remember the year that y'all were home, Harper, we did like a little small birthday cake. Mm-hmm. And Harper got to sing happy birthday to Jesus and blew out the little candle. It was really cute. I think we should still kind of incorporate that so that.
Yeah, and I usually will make them, I'll make sure that they get the Jesus' birth story. Mm-hmm. Whether I tell it or read it or they watch it, we're going to.
Well, I used to read it to you every night before.
Make sure it's.
Every Christmas Eve I would read it to you in bed before you went to sleep. But I do think, though, that wherever the kids are, then that's where the family should be centered.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it always was for us growing up. Like I said, it was always at our house. And then when my niece and nephew were born, we kind of moved to their house because they were the kids. But what will you do when Derek has grandkids?
Well, when he has grandkids, and I have asked him this also, how hands-on he wants to be with his grandkids. Mm-hmm. Because he doesn't understand, first of all, the relationship you and I have.
Right.
Secondly, he doesn't necessarily understand the relationship now that I have with my grandkids. So I have asked him how hands-on he wants to be. If you're just going to be the buy a gift granddad or whatever, or are you going to actually want to spend time and be really, really active? He hasn't come up with a solution.
I feel like he can't know until he has them,
But during that time, fortunately, Harper and Jackson will be older. Mm-hmm. So at that stage, I don't feel the need to have to be here when they wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like
but this could be like 2 years from now.
In that respect then, but even 2 years from now, her kids are going to be so small, they're not going to, by the time they're old enough to start with the opening gifts and stuff, Harper and Jackson will be more in the older kids, and so I can come to them
later.
Yeah.
So you kind of lucked out in the age difference.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing though is that you guys would have, 2 options otherwise. Thankfully, since you're in the same city, you could split up in the morning and reconvene, together in the afternoon.
Right.
Or, you guys could split the holiday, in half one way or another.
Yeah.
So,
but really, and I keep telling him though, it's really going to be what Danielle decides to do, how she just decides to spend her Christmas thing, because her mom is going to want her to, be with her too. So
I feel like usually, like, and
it's the mom.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, and this is probably another conversation about like divorce and blended families and how it all works. I feel like the grandma like kind of trumps the grandpa when it comes to holidays.
It's because the grandma has usually went and bought the gifts and just put the grandpa's name on it. The grandma is going to help with either do the cooking or help with the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So, grandpa, he's just showing up anyway.
Right. I agree. Okay, before we end this holly jolly episode, Christmas broken, Christmas beautiful.
My Christmas broken would be that, sadly, I've mentioned this before, I don't remember anything about my childhood. Mm-hmm. So I don't have any like happy childhood or Christmas memories. I wish I could look back and be like, oh, this was the Christmas X, Y, and Z and whatever. So that would be my broken, that I don't have those memories. My beautiful would be how excited you would be on Christmas morning and throughout the day, and just being able to see the excitement and the joy on your face as you like ripped open your stuff, and you were like, so not only were you so excited and happy about stuff, you were also very appreciative of the stuff that you got, and you were always willing though to clean out your old toys and give them to a shelter to make room for your new stuff.
Yeah.
So that would be my beautiful. That you were not only a giving spirit, but also, receiving and giving.
Love it. I think my Christmas broken would be similar to my broken from the Thanksgiving episode, in that I feel like, even though as much as I love the holidays, it's also a time, and I'm sure other people relate to this, if you've lost someone, you feel it a little extra during the holidays. And so that would be my Christmas broken. Just that, you do, no matter how much time has passed, feel the absence of those that are no longer with you during Christmas and the holidays. My Christmas beautiful, though, will be all of it, because it's all beautiful. And I love it all. And I want it to be Christmas all the time.
all the things.
All the things are beautiful. The lights, the togetherness, the presents, all of it. Love it all.
I agree. Even though I can't wait till it's over, but okay.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Kintsugi Conversations. We want to wish you all, mostly me, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. My mom does too.
Yeah,
even
happy
though
holiday season. And we would love to hear about any family traditions that you guys have. If you're starting new traditions, if you now have your own family, how you're splitting your time, different family members. We'd love to hear all of that in your comments.
Let us know.